Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm back with some more First Descendant news because we are 5 days away. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 5 days away from being able to jump into the official launch of this game, and the developers they're giving us a ton of information right now. It's keeping the hype. I'm getting really hyped now because every single day so far they're releasing new stuff. We've got some more information about pre-downloads. We've got some information I'm going to give you about Twitch drops. We've also got some information. They gave us another dev video, so I'm going to briefly talk about that. I mean, yeah, there's so much information coming at us, and I'm sure they're going to keep on dropping some more information. So before I get into the video, like, share and subscribe if you're excited for the First Descendant. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch, because when the game goes live, which is going to be July the 2nd, Tuesday morning, it's going to be 8 a.m. for me, which is British Standard Time. So I'm going to be live on my Twitch from probably about between 7 a.m. and 7:30 BST. So convert that to whatever time zone you're in. But I'm going to be live about an hour to maybe 30 minutes before the game goes live, so we can get hyped, we can count down together, and we can get ready. So yeah, anyway, let's get into this. So I've already got a video covering the actual global release times, so check that out if you haven't already watched that one. But they've given us the pre-download schedule, so we're going to be able to pre-download the game 48 hours before the launch. So on Sunday the 30th of June, you're going to be able to pre-download it. Now we've got the time here on it's on PDT, so at midnight basically, PDT time. So just convert that to whatever time that is for yourself. You'll be able to go ahead on Steam and pre-download the game so you're ready to go on launch day. So make sure you do that, whether you do that on Sunday or Monday. Just make sure you do that before the game goes live on the 2nd. And then they've given us some system requirements. So for PC, this is minimum. They're recommending you have an i5 or an AMD FX 8350, 8 gigabytes of RAM, a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti, or an AMD Radeon RX 570. It's going to be DirectX version 12. Storage is going to be 50 gigabytes, and they recommend, of course, that you have it installed on an SSD, which is mandatory these days. Now, recommended is an i7 7700K or a Ryzen 5 2600X, 16 gigs of RAM, and GeForce RTX 2060 or a Radeon RX 5600 XT. Now, personally, I would recommend and say for games these days, you should be looking at 16 gigabytes is mandatory these days. 32 gigabytes is what I'm saying you should really be, using these days. Luckily, RAM isn't too expensive at the moment, so if you can, try and upgrade to 32. And then we've got for the console graphic mode, you can see here, PlayStation 5 can do fidelity, balanced, performance, ray tracing, AMD frame gen, and then it shows you that obviously the old gen consoles, they can't do all of that. They only have fidelity and performance. And then for the Series S, it doesn't have ray tracing, but that's fine. And then we have the Twitch drops. So we are going to be getting Twitch drops. Sorry, I wasn't sure in my last video. I said to you guys and girls that I wasn't aware if we were going to be getting any Twitch drops, but we are. So that's great news. So like I said, I'm going to, of course, be streaming. These are the rewards that you can get. If you just watch for 15 minutes, you get a pizza chest attachment. Watch for 30 minutes, you get 15,000 gold and 1,500 shards. Now, if you're wondering what these are currencies for the weapon and Descendant module enhancements. So it's nice to get these. You've only got to watch for 30 minutes. Then you get an emote after an hour. And then 90 minutes, you're going to get the Twitch color paints. So you can obviously go around rocking the Twitch paints if you like. And then after 120 minutes of watching a stream, you get the X-ray back attachment. Now, how do you claim it? It's very simple. You just obviously need to link your Nexon account. So log into your Nexon account and then link your Twitch account to that, and then you'll be able to obviously get the drops, claim them on Twitch, and then you'll obviously receive those in game. Now, Like I said, we did have a developers stream, and it was about 10 minutes or so, and they went through quite a few little bits and bobs. So I'm going to just break down the interesting bits that I think you should know. And if you wish, of course, to watch the full video, I will pin that in the description down below. I will pin the video so you can go ahead and watch the full video at your own leisure. But anyway, let's jump into the information. So they was talking about, obviously, the Descendants that we have. So far during the whole beta test and stuff, we've had 11 original Descendants. And then when the game goes live, we're going to be receiving 3 brand new ones, which I have covered before, but they went into a little bit more information. So we have Esimo, who has a full explosive kit with a sticky bomb. So basically like a sticky bomb grenade that you can throw, and you can detonate it at will. And then he can also lay mines. So you can obviously place some mines down, and then you can lead the enemies towards your mines and of course blow them up. So Esimo is just a literally just a full explosive character, pure demolition. And then we have Enzo. Now Enzo, out of all of the Descendants, he is the only one that can summon armory ammunition. So he can constantly just summon ammo. So you're never going to run out of ammo if you're Enzo, or if you're playing with an Enzo, you should never ever run out of ammo. And then he can also call in support drones. Now the developers did say, imagine that you could call in something bigger. So I don't know what they're teasing there, but something tells me, because they did say that they're leaving a few things as a surprise. So I do wonder what they mean by saying that. And then we have Eugene, who is the full support character. So he can heal, and then he also buffs the team. And they were basically saying that if you're playing, with a partner, playing in a co-op situation, it's going to be, more or less mandatory. It's the smart thing to have a Eugene in your team, because of course when you go ahead and fight the big bosses, you're going to be able to perform a lot better, shall we say. Now then they did touch upon the ultimate weapons. So currently there is 11 ultimate weapons, and then when the game launches there will be 11 more, and all of these have their own unique abilities. So for example, one of the new ones called Clairvoyance is an ice weapon which afflicts frostbite. So if you combine this weapon with Viessa, who is of course an ice character, you can get better use from this weapon. And then of course we had, for example, the Thunder Cage, which is an electric weapon. If you pair that with, say, Bunny, who is also an electric character, then you get more use from the weapon. So once again, they're just letting you guys and girls know that you should try to test all of these ultimate weapons, but then of course pair them with the correct Descendant if you want to get the full power. And then they were mentioning external component sets. So these are like armor sets, for example, that have a set bonus. So these sets will give you a special effect. So when you have the 4 set, for example, the Slayer set gives you MP when defeating enemies, and then if you were to combine this with Lepix traction grenade, you're going to get an infinite overkill build basically, which I don't know about you, it sounds pretty damn good. So yeah, but anyway, like I said, they did talk about more stuff, more systems in the game, but I don't want to make this video too long. So like I said, if you look to the description down below, I have attached the video, so you can go ahead and watch the full video at your own leisure. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. Hope you're hyped. 5 days left to go. Plenty more videos coming from me, builds, weapon guides, you name it. It's all going to be here on this channel. And like I said, catch me on July the 2nd over on my Twitch for some Twitch drops and some fun times. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Have a wonderful day. Peace.